Coach Derek White here at Ben Lippen, and Coach, we've talked quite a bit during the offseason, and I know that your kids have done a lot of things that you are really pleased with as far as just working hard, the effort part in the offseason, and then you've had a good camp. But, man, it's game week. Here we are, a little over 72 hours of kicking it off. And just tell me kind of as a coach where you are right now, and more importantly, where do you think the kids are as far as being ready to get it on for real?
Well, I mean, I think you always, as a coach, you're really anxious about this time of year. You want to see, kids understand how important this game is every week. And, we just keep harping on every week this week. Finally it's for real. We looked at the kids Monday and said that half the state's going to be 1-0, half the state's going to be 0-1 after this week. I know not everybody plays, but we just want them to realize, half of us are going to lose a game this week, half of us are going to win a game. And, we got a lot of work to do. We got a lot of big work to do today. Being Tuesday, it's our big work day, and then Wednesday we clean it up onto a walk through Thursday. But, today's a big day for us today.
Getting ready to start your third season, and obviously you were hired to come over here with the directive to, in addition to doing all things the right way, but to build a football program, as all coaches are asked to do. And you've gotten a lot of attention recently because not only are there lots of outstanding returnees, such as Garrison Moore going to Coastal Carolina if he decides to accept that offer. You've got a quarterback in Patrick McClure that is one of the very best in the state. And then you have two kids that will be wearing the uniform for the first time in a game, football game, in Bryce Thompson and in Kyle Wright. Obviously, this has gotten you a lot of attention over here. How have the kids responded to that, and do you think that will be a good thing or a bad thing?
I think that, number one, every kid you mentioned, those last two that came in, Bryce has been with us for a year, over a year, and Kyle coming in. We have a family-type atmosphere in our team and our program, and those guys have been adopted right into it, and it's a brotherhood. I think it's going to be a great thing for us. Depth is going to be the key for us, and we have got a lot of positions this year with some guys moving in.
As far as I've got to ask you this because everyone is asking, what have you seen on the field from Bryson Kyle? Not to take anything away from any other player, but those are two really high-profile kids. Tell me what you have seen and what your expectations are for two very special athletes.
I think for both of them to have a big year. As I said before, our seniors are what we're going to live and die by, and those guys are up front, and we got these guys carrying the ball. So our seniors are going to pave the way for them if they're going to run the ball well this year or not.
I know that you love working with quarterbacks, and, man, you've got another good one here in Patrick McClure. Outstanding last year, and from everything that I've heard, he's really stepped it up to a whole nother level. Give me a scouting report on
he's good enough to beat you with his legs. He can make the tough throws. The great thing about him, he's willing to do whatever it takes to win that night. I looked at him the other night, and we played in the scrimmage, and we ran the ball a lot. And I said, we might have to run the ball 80 times with the backs we have. He said, I don't care as long as we win, Coach. And that's what we want out of our guys. And he's just a competitor. He leads our football team as it should as a quarterback. Everybody follows him, and that's what you want. So I look for him to have a big year this year.
It's game week. That's special, isn't it?
Always, always.
All right. Good luck on Friday against Northwood, and we'll talk to you next week.